What's going on, guys? Welcome to an episode of Forever Bedrock. Yes, guys, that is correct. I joined an SMP. So I got invited to join this SMP last week, and I actually just completed the server tour with DSky1666. He's actually part of the YouTube channel K's Creations. A pretty neat channel. All the channels that I mentioned today, guys, and all the channels on the server will be in the description box. So go check these guys out. But they invited me onto the server. I took the tour, and I had to tell you guys, this server is absolutely insane, and I get to be a part of it. I'll show you guys the spawn area and what they've built later on in this video. There's a shopping district. There's farms. Now, I'm joining the server kind of late, and that's actually not that big of a deal because, I mean, there's plans for when 1.18 comes out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say those, but there is plans. So, with this being the first episode, guys, they were nice enough to give me a starter kit, which is pretty cool. So basically, my starter kit consisted of actually everything here in the top row and like a fishing rod. And they gave me armor, and then just randomly finding stuff throughout the server of, you know, people that are no longer here or, you know, whatever it is. I actually managed to get a decent little inventory of stuff. The only thing I really want is a piece of bamboo. So we might have to go questing for a piece of bamboo. But I talked it over with the server admin, or one of them, and we kind of decided on this being a good location to settle. It gives me access to villagers, although there is a huge trading hall on this server. And it's a decent little area just to build in. So I'm going to make a few small builds. That's how this is going to progress until 1.18 comes out. I'm not going to build anything huge just because, like I said, I don't want to spoil what's going to happen, but I don't want to get too invested in a massive project. So I'm going to do a bunch of small builds, and I'm going to try and do like a Super Mario themed couple of builds. Something I've never done before, and, you know, I just really want to push myself as a builder and a creator, make better content for you guys, and, you know, make better content just for myself. So with that being said, guys, episode 1, you know what we got to do. We got to get geared up. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put down like all this random stuff we had, get the trees growing, throw down the moss block, you know, get some more with the bone meal, pumpkin farm, melon farm. You guys know the drill, so I'll get back with you as soon as we get these couple of things done. Well, that actually didn't take too long at all, guys. I haven't started, you know, Minecraft from the beginning in, what, 6 months, so it's kind of refreshing to start over again and get used to things again. But I planted my sugar cane. I planted a bunch of like little saplings. Birch, there wasn't any close, so I ran and grabbed some of that. I got oak everywhere. We have dark oak, we have spruce, and just over this hillside here is acacia. So we have all the main wood types. I got my pumpkin and melons planted. I got my cactus planted, so we can go ahead and make an XP and bone farm. I went ahead and I put down the moss block, and now we have like 32 moss blocks, so those are moving along nicely. And I planted my kelp over here. So everything is just about where it needs to be. Now, what we have to do is, of course, we got to go mining. And like I said, with that the server having such a big trading hall, they have all the trades for diamond gear and diamond weapons and diamond armor. So I'm not super concerned about using my diamonds for that stuff. What I want to use my diamonds for is to go shopping. So we're going to go do a 1 hour long mining session, which is something you guys know that I always do when I start a new world. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to start digging. I don't know. We're probably starting this cave over here. We're going to go for 1 hour long. So let's go ahead and let's get this done. Well, guys, we completed our 1 hour mining session, and it was semi-successful. I did manage to find 3 diamonds, that's all. And I managed to make a diamond pick, which I made another portal after I got obsidian. And since then, I've kind of just been working around town, getting a little bit of stuff done here and there, working on growing up my sugar cane, my pumpkin and melon farm over there, and, you know, just working on making a moss farm, because one of my goals for this server is to establish actually like profitable shop. So I am going to make moss and, you know, everything that goes with moss. So this is what I managed to get done so far. This box is for trading. I'm really hoping they have Fletchers and the cartographers who take glass panes, because I can make a ton of emeralds real quick and we can get geared up. I have enough money to buy 17 books, so we can slap a bunch of enchantments on our stuff. So yeah, we're going to be rolling in it here soon. I actually talked to a server member named Freb. Freb, I believe, is his name. Freb. And I told him I have a gift for him, and I'm actually going to give a gift to everybody on the server. It's just going to be a matter of me figuring... Whoa, lag. Me figuring out where everybody is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head to his coordinates. And actually, I'm probably going to have to fight my way through the nether. So this is going to be interesting. But let's go ahead and see where our nether portal pops us out at. And hopefully we live. Alright, so I want you guys to check this place out. This is absolutely insane. So this is a shopping district right here, and this is actually where we're going to be building our first shop. As you can see, there are a bunch of awesome builds on this server. These guys work really, really hard. This one is like your TNT and Elytra and everything. So this is why I need to make diamonds, because we have to get an Elytra. There's a trade shop, moving store, and like, you know, if you want grindy stuff done, you can hire, I believe that's K, off of K's Creations. And then you got like your food over there and your glowberries and everything. So pretty neat. And also, I didn't tell you guys, but this server has the plugin for mob heads. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's K's Creations base right there. And that thing looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then they built a little village over here. And yeah, this server is just insane. Now, I'm looking for... This is a downfall of being semi-new. I'm looking for the spawn pyramid. Now, you would think finding a big pyramid would be easy, but there's a lot of big builds on this server. I think this is it over here, actually. Yes, here it is. We went completely the wrong way. I'm going to go swim in their lake. I hope nobody minds. Don't worry, I washed my feet before I hopped in here. Alright, here we go. Alright, now Freb is over on 1938 and 739. Oh boy. We got a little bit of a walk, but again, I can show you guys a spawn pyramid. Pretty amazing build. Nice use of copper and quartz here. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. Absolutely huge. And this here is where the villager trading hall is, which we are actually going to head to next. But I want to go ahead and meet up with Freb, and I want to give him his gift. And I want to give everybody a free stack of moss blocks and a stack of copper ingots, because I don't use copper, and these guys are really good builders. So, you know, look at this stuff. Like, this is like a whole Egyptian village. If this is spoilers, I apologize. But this just blows my mind that people can do this. You know, I hope to get to this level of building one day, but... Alright, I'm going to truck it on out to Freb, because, what was that, 1938 and 739. So I got... That's a giant ravine. I got about 500 blocks to go, so I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. Well, I think I've made it to Freb's base, and, I mean, just look at this. This is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. If that's concrete... Wow. Crazy. You got all the sheep and everything. I'm going to tell them there's a new shop coming soon. Sea lanterns. Always nice. Hopefully he gets that message. Sometimes messages are a little delayed on here. Alright, cool. I think he likes it. Alright, so now we are off to find... bamboo. Alright guys, so check this out. So you walk through this piston door here, right? You come out into here, and here's the inside of the pyramid. Like, tell me this isn't nuts. This is insane that I'm on a server like this. So here's a giant portal, and then... then you come in through here. Now... There's the enchanting area, okay, and there's a super smelter in here, and all of that. Now, a random stack of chicken. Here's the rules for the server, okay. But just the level of detail in this place, and the amount of gold. I mean, this is absolutely insane. The fountain with the statues. I mean, these guys are some crazy good builders. Definitely very envious of their build skills here. So we're going to head on out here. And if I believe correctly, the trading hall... Oh, wait a second. There's a general goods somewhere around here. I believe the community storage room is in here. Alright, so after winding my way through this massive pyramid, I managed to find the storage room. And this is like a community storage room. So I'm just going to go ahead and snag like 14 bamboo. And then that means we can get our shop up and running even quicker. Alright, now I'm going to try and find my way over to the villager trading hall. And I think that's actually out the front door. I really hope so. I think it's actually where we came from. So, yeah, like I said, this place is huge. I definitely need to get an elytra, which means I need to get, I believe it's 3 diamond blocks for an elytra. So, yeah, we're going to have to start working for that. Well, the good news is it didn't take me as long as I thought it would to find this place. But look at this house. Like, man. And then they got all the llama heads out front. Poor llamas. They're kitty cats. So, I believe if you go in here, upstairs is farmers, which, I mean, we don't have much to trade with the farmers. I have like 2 pumpkins, but I'm going to run up there first. And that's just to get some emeralds, just in case I don't get a lot down there. So, these are all zombie cured, which is good. So, we can just go ahead and snag ourselves 2 emeralds here. So, that gets us started. Now we're rolling. So now if we come all the way down, okay, that's the armorers. We don't want them yet. Now what I want is Fletchers. And I have to see if these guys sell glass panes. Or they do. Oh, are we going to make a lot of money? 6. All right, so it all looks like they're about 6 glass panes, which is perfect. Well, with about 5 stacks of glass, guys, let's see how many emeralds we can make off these guys. So I want these guys, right? Yes, I do. Oh, man, this is so nice. 6 at a time. I don't have mending on anything, so the experience is actually going to be helpful because I need the level. I'm actually leveling up some cartographers, too. I'm just going right down the line. I might finish with a stack of emeralds, which is a good thing because the only thing I have left after this is sticks. All right, very, very cool. So we're at 55 emeralds. That's a good thing. I wish you could buy diamonds off villagers. That would make life so much easier. Alright, so now we're looking for Fletchers. Actually, I'll grab the coal, too. Because we're looking for armorers. Librarians. Okay. Don't need you quite yet. I will need you, though. Okay, let's see what's down here. I don't really know the order too well. Okay, there's stonemason. These are Fletchers. Sticks. Ooh, they're still expensive. Are you cheaper? Please be cheaper. 22. I assume that's like the first level is 27. 27. There has to be a cheap Fletcher here. 27. Okay, so we got to go back to the first one. He's the cheapest. So we'll just sell him a ton of sticks. Alright, that works. What's in this chest? Ah, flint. Alright, now we're looking for armorers. Huh, they're actually labeled on the outside. I am not smart. I never noticed that. Alright, so I made my way upstairs, and I managed to get 69 total emeralds. So that means now I got to go through all these villagers and get fully kitted out with weapons. Now, I don't think I'm really too worried about the enchantments on them. I'm just literally trying to find the cheapest sword, which that's 1, so he wins. And then I just got to find the armorers, which are these guys, and get kitted out. I do have pants. I actually do need another pick, so we'll probably end up buying another pick. So let me work through all these guys, and then we'll come back and see what I can do. Well, guys, I managed to get enough stuff to get fully kitted out. The only thing is, I don't actually have enough levels to get fully kitted out. So we're going to have to go back to the base, and also we're going to work on our shop a little bit too, because I have bamboo now. So now that means we can put our plan into action, so to speak. So let's go ahead and head back to our base, and let's get to work. And get busy I did, guys. So behind me, you can see we have a massive cactus farm. This is 5 levels of cactus. There's 64 per level, and we're getting pretty good rates. Now, the reason we need this giant cactus farm is because I am going to sell moss, and moss, like, you know, everything that comes from moss on the server. So I need a ton of bone meal. So this is the easiest way without building a machine to get bone meal. Now, I did stop off and give D-Sky and Lunar Moon their gifts for my new shop. So I gave them a stack of moss blocks and a stack of copper. Also, Jonathan stopped by, and I gave him, of course, a gift. So that means we have to give 2 more to our fellow server mates. And Jonathan was actually nice enough to give me Llama the skeleton horse. So I at least have a horse to get around with. Now, the main way we're going to farm this moss block is actually over here. So you can see that I kind of started in this area, and moss doesn't spread to sandstone, but moss does spread to stone. So I'm getting a lot of sandstone, so I might actually use that in a build. But I'm just digging pits with the moss, and then what we're going to do is actually in this area here, I'm going to turn this into a bamboo farm with a flying machine, and then that way we can build a super smelter underneath of it, and then we'll always have fuel. So I'm trying to make everything as like natural and organic as possible, because I want this to be Mossy Farms Organics. I think that's a good name for our little farm area here. And like I said, we'll get a couple more in as time goes by. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a bunch of moss to get stock for the store. And then I will see you guys in the shopping district. And we will build our first store in the server. And we are less than 20 hours in on this server. So I went ahead and we have a ton of stuff to sell in our store now. So now, guys, I'm in the shopping district, and we have to find a good spot to shop, like to put our shop. So there's this spot over here. I don't need a lot of room. I don't want to like hide it behind the refrigerator because then nobody will really know it's there, because that's kind of a big build. So I want to put it like somewhere where like you could see it. So there's like, this is a garden. I don't know if I can actually build there. I don't want to like tear down anything that like is already there. Like we can kind of put it like back straight down here. So in that way the road like kind of comes to where I am, because my idea is like a trailer. So what I'm thinking is we can actually make it so this path kind of comes straight to my trailer. Let's go ahead and like let's extend this out a little bit, and then I'm going to build a trailer around here. And that's going to be like my farm cart that I just pulled into town for moss and that. Alright, guys, and here we go with the finished wagon that I pulled into town. Pulled it on my truck. So, went with a simple trailer design, and then we got the hitch up here. That's how I got into town. Pulled it right in here. So, moss and that is now open from Mossy Farms. So, I had the prices here. I got moss for 1 stack for 1 diamond. We have flowering azalea, 10 for 1 diamond. And then every purchase you make, you get 32 copper free. Because I'm not really going to use copper. And these guys, how is there one of these? It hasn't been that long. Anyways, you can buy azalea, 1 diamond for 20. Or moss carpets, 1 diamond for 32. So, hope the shop does well. That's all I can really say. But our first shop is now open on the server. So, if any of the guys on the server see this video... Oh, gosh, I got to get out of here. If any of the guys on the server see this video, make sure you stop in, make a purchase and get yourself some free copper. So guys, there's one more thing we got to do before ending this video, and I finally went ahead and put my nether portal in. So I'm going to go ahead and put my sign in here. So that way, if anybody has to come find me, they can know where I'm at. So I was actually popping out in the stronghold portal for the longest time, and I finally decided to fix it. So here we go, and this will take us right into our base. So now I have even faster travel back and forth, and I don't have to walk 400 blocks every time. And it is still nighttime. Alright, I gotta sleep. Oh, do I have to sleep? But guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This being the first one on the server, I have to say I probably said it a couple times, but I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. And I can't wait to see what the future holds on this server. So with that being said, guys, as always, please remember to hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe. And check out the other guys on this server. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.